Hello everyone and welcome back to Project Zomboid. This is your gracious and most humble Zomboid host ever. I am currently on my way to the gas station here in Echo Creek. I'm going to fully fill up the tank in this van, keep my eyes out for a animal trailer, hopefully not get got by these zombies, and loot the gas station and pack up everything I need to go, and then we're gonna head out of town. I think we're good. There are some approaching, but no one's sprinting over here, so let me fill up while we can real quick, at least a little bit. There's one jumping over the fence over there right now. That TV upstairs is very loud. Let's be ready. Okay, they're not hearing anything. They have really poor hearing, hopefully. Let me finish filling this up. Between the TV and the potential radio playing and the sound of the gas pump, it's really hard for me to hear if anyone's stepping up to, you know, bite me in the ass. Okay, I think we're good. It has some ice cream for breakfast. I'm probably going to stay here for a day or two, eat the supplies we have found here, and see what else we can loot from this building. There's also a basement that spawns. Let's check this radio for the emergency. Did we find that? I don't remember. I don't think we have found that yet. Too dark to read. Well, okay. I have a flashlight. Would you look at that? Usually I write it down if I find it, but... Okay, it looks like we have not found it yet. Another radio. Ooh, some coveralls. Alright, we may have to make multiple trips in my van. So there's a radio in this cabinet, and there's one right here. Okay, that one also does not have the broadcast. Let's check this one. You can brute force it, but it's time consuming to go through all the channels individually. You can also check car radios. That's almost easier if you can find vehicles to get into. There we go. 100.4. Let me write that down. Add note. Let's write it in red. Blow it up. Whoa, wee. I mean, wowee. So surprised I couldn't remember the phrase very well. Okay, I wish I had an eraser so I could move it, but it's just, that's gonna have to be it for now. Okay. What else do we have in the cabinets here? Books. Makeup guides. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, an eraser. Would you look at that? Favorite. Oh, let me check that garbage can. An empty bucket. That's really nice. We could take a bucket full of gas with us. A stale, uncooked mouse? Might as well. Well, let's go check this back room and the basement that spawns here. Oh wait, there's also this one too. Hold on. Toolbox, that's empty. A muffler, brakes, tires, tire irons. A decent amount of car parts. Dog Goblin Chronicles. I have to take that. Mechanics 1, I can actually read that. And lots of more tools. What's in this crate? Another performance brick. Alright, that back door is missing. To keep that in mind. Empty gas cans, rubber hoses, snacks. Lots of snacks. 2 more empty gas cans. I'm gonna fill all those up. I may not take all of them with me because I can only hold so much in my van, but I will fill them all up before I leave. I see someone over here. We'll probably turn the upstairs portion of this gas station, the living area, into like a secondary base. Hold on. For when we need to come back and get gas and stuff. I was just half expecting that lady to be a sprinter. I want to check out the basement, which is locked. Is that a metal door? Damn, yeah, that's a metal door. Okay. I can break it down probably, but we'll see. Let's go upstairs first. Locked, but let's try the window. Hopefully no one's in here. I haven't heard any growling, so... Cooking supplies. Some cheese in the fridge and some food in the freezer. Yontel the Swordsman. Pillows, undies. More garbage bags and bleach and cleaning supplies. Another rubber duck. A purse with some stuff in it. I see a lighter. I will take that. Milagros Best's credit card. How to crush your enemies. I gotta take that. A bright green bathrobe. Oh yeah, I'm taking that. Oh, back. We've hit the loot gold mine here. And another keyring. Somebody's wallet that I don't want. I'll eat the peanuts. Key to a house. Another keyring can opener. Which I don't have one yet, so... No, can opener. Bottle opener. Same difference. Socks and a sheet. Compressed books. Ooh, a sewing kit. That's pretty good. An alarm clock. The alarm is not set, though. Oh, wrong way. Let's go look in this last room over here. A satchel. I believe the backpack is better than the satchel. 12 and 65. Yeah, 15 and 70. That's what I thought. Just wanted to double check. It's been some time since I've had to use the satchel, so... Key to a house. Most likely this one. Another alarm clock. It is not set. Clothing. Bathrobe and socks. TV monthly. Another alarm clock. How many alarm clocks are in this house? Right, well, everything that I've looted I'm going to put in this cabinet here to sort out later. I'm going to have to decide what I want to take in the van. And I gotta take off this bathrobe. We're getting quite warm. And I think I'm gonna take off the denim shirt too. It's more protection, but we're getting a bit too warm even without the bathrobe. The socks in the dryer. Alright, do I have the key to this house? I do. I have several copies of this key. Well, I don't need all of these. That's one. That's one. Okay, we'll just keep the one, so rename. Echo Creek. Gas station. And I don't know what those other two go to yet. Keep an eye out. Alright, probably need to fill up my water bottle trophy. And I need to replace that with a soda container from downstairs. The time for memeing is over. We mean serious business now. Did I get the key to this by chance? I did! I was hoping. So which key is this? Here, I need to stand this way, just in case. Is it just the key to the building in general? I think it's what it is. Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's turn on that light. Lock the door. Ooh, it's dark down here. This place would make a great base, but not in this run. Lots of neat stuff I'll have to gather up. More crafting supplies. A shovel, that's pretty cool. Ooh, welding torch. I don't think we have found the mask yet. Box of nails, that's very good. I will take that. And a hacksaw that's not on its last legs. I'll put the worn one in here. And that's the hammer I need right now. It's not a claw head hammer, but that's okay. I will be able to barricade windows while I stay here. And an entire crate full of paint. Some scissors, another battery. Heavy duty flashlight. I'll take one. Eraser, paperclip, another battery. Need to put one of those in the fanny pack. Fully charged too. Eraser and paperclip. Ooh, start taking paperclips for potential fishing. We are fairly close to a river. And I'll have my little pond over at the other place. Garbage bag with a fillet knife? It's worn and dull. Well, I'll take the garbage bag. Toolbox. Ooh, there's a hatchet in there. And a whetstone. It's worn, but that's okay. We can sharpen that with the hatchet. Wait, with the whetstone. One nail, an iron pipe. It's pretty decent stuff. Okay, let me take this upstairs. This is the stuff I do want to take with me. Alright, what's in the kitchen? Pans, flour, aluminum foil, some milk, beef, peas, a whetstone that's not about to crumble into ash, another empty pot, dirty bandages. Do I have a bandage I'm carrying? I don't think so. I have a band-aid. Let's wash this off. And I'll sterilize it later. Alright, perfectly clean. Put that in the fanny pack. Anything in that trash can? Nope, just the tin can. Oh, hello. Yeah, some followed the noise of the van. Gotta be a little careful. That one was very squishy. Alright, he's not paying attention. Okay, so I'm gonna take some time here, gather up all the loot that I would like to take with me in the future, and deposit it into one location here, so I'll see you on the other side of that. 2 days later. Okay, that took a little bit longer than I expected, but I got everything from the ground floor, the upstairs floor, and the basement all packed away into this corner right here. Also, I just leveled up. Running. Whoa, hello. Too much running, apparently. Alright, 4 full cans of gas. Drop that right there in the corner. Alright, so I'm gonna gather up my food and some weapons. Probably need to keep a matchbook in my fanny pack. That'd be a good idea. Take this worn shovel as a weapon. Ball-peen hammer can be another weapon. And it looks like here's the rest of my food. A rubber duck. I gotta keep the rubber duck on me. Probably should take a whetstone. Carpentry and mechanics too. Those are things I can read, so should be reading. Well, do I want to get a bucket full of gas? Kinda. Box of nails, we're gonna need that. Sleeping pills, you never know. Some more clothing. Alright, let me see how much room I have. And I gotta take a can of gas with me, now that I think about it. Okay, 59 out of 102. Take 2 just in case I find another car. And I'll leave some room in case we find stuff along the way, but other than that, I'm packed up. Grab some of my lunch. Not the maggots, thank you. Okay, the stew is frozen, I'll take that with me. And the chicken leg. Alright, that should be good. Alright, it's 10:50. I'm gonna drive to Kidney Bean Ranch. It's not that far. Really, we just have to follow the highway. So let me see. Come straight down out of town. Through here, we'll drive by the chicken ranch. Keep my eye open for a potential trailer over here. And then come down Hogwallow Road. And it's right here. So just a lot of highway driving, so. Okay. I'm gonna try not to make any stops along the way unless I see something really interesting, because we're gonna be coming back and forth a bit to get the supplies I left here. Oh, hello, Sprinter. Just gonna leave you to your devices. It'll take a couple of trips before we can settle fully into the ranch, because I would like to bring some chickens home from the Ovo farm. And some of these sheep over here. There's a lot of chickens there. A lot of chickens. It is a egg farm, so. There's an animal trailer there, though. Okay, good to know. Let me write that down. We're gonna have to fight our way a bit to get into there. There's several outside. Symbols. Animal trailer. Perfect. Look to be in pretty decent condition too, so. And I can go loot a lot of those eggs they have in the freezers. So we have a lot of work to do before the power goes out. I'm gonna turn on cruise control so I have time to react if I see a wreck. I don't need to be speeding 90 down this highway in the rain. Oh, I see some cows. So I'm gonna mark them down. Alright, this is a long drive. Is he good? I think he's fine. Not my circus, not my monkeys. Farmer's market. Oh, is that by the compound? The commune? It is. Okay, yeah, we're getting closer. We're about halfway there. And no, we are not living on a prayer. Ooh, mysterious dirt road. Where does that go? Oh, that's over to the cabin house on the other side of the lake. That'd be interesting to visit. It's got a water pump there. It's also very creepy. Oh, an ambulance. Be a good place to find a duffel bag. I think I'm actually pretty close to where I'm supposed to turn. Almost. Okay. Let me mark that down. There's probably going to be a duffel bag in that ambulance. Here we are. There's the little pond. There's the barn. We should have some pigs over here. I see some Zambinis. Quite a few. No one to sprinter though. And I've got my trusty shovel that I've never used before. Alright, it doesn't look like it's been trashed. I see the doors open down there on the bottom, though. There's someone over there. Probably at least 3 or 4 more that I can't see. Okay. Let's check the downstairs. No one in here. Looks clean in here. A little surprised there's nobody inside, but okay. Let's check out the loot of what we have here going on. Box of nails, planks, duct tape. Did I see what I thought I saw? Oh no, I thought I saw a pickaxe. I did not. That's okay, still good loot. Tires, engine parts. Your basic stuff, another flashlight, another welding torch, a box of canned vegetable soup, knee pads, batteries. Let me close this door. And head upstairs. Nothing in the washer or dryer. Kitchen stuff, canned dog food, cereal, ooh, some bowls, a lot of kitchen supplies. Ooh, the key to this house, probably. Tightened swimwear magazine in the kitchen under the sink, that's interesting. Milk chocolate, pancake mix, bread, peas, lots of stuff in the fridge. One ladle, nothing in that. Claw hammer, hacksaw. Alright, I think this is very promising. Let's go check out the pigs. Make sure I have the key to the house that I looted. Yep, okay. Pygmy Bean Ranch House. Cool. Yeah, 6 in this one. And 7 in that one. Piglets and sows, I'm gonna have to separate the males and females or we're gonna have a population explosion. Why are you freaking out? Oh, there is a zombie, that's why. Really? Oh my god. Okay. You're good. I also don't know why you're locked in this building by yourself. Okay, I'm gonna take a second here and make sure all the animals have water, so when I leave tomorrow and come back they will be okay. The ones here in this barn do have water, but the ones in the other pen, I don't think they have food or water, so let me take care of that and I'll be with you guys in just a moment. And through the power of editing, here I am. Let's get this van into that garage. This is officially our home now. We're gonna back in. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hydroplaning. Yes, that's the reason why. Okay. Alright, we made it here. I'm gonna head upstairs, get some food, watch Life and Living. Probably stay here tonight, head back tomorrow, get some more stuff. Grab the animal trailer to get some chickens and cows. We've got our work cut out for us. This is gonna be a really cool base. So let me grab my stew. Let me grab my book I need to be reading. Carpentry 2. I'm gonna have half of my stew. I'm gonna start reading carpentry. Alright, we got survival exposure on. Ah, the foraging one. Alright, we've capped out TV foraging. Alright, I'm just gonna keep reading my book. Alright, we finished Carpenter 2. Eat the other half of my stew. And then I'm gonna read Mechanics 1 until it's time to go to bed. 10:40. Gonna go to bed. Let's close these curtains at least. Gonna sit on my bed. Turn on my alarm. And sleep. And tomorrow we'll head back to the gas station to get the stuff that I left there. Alright, thank you so much for watching. This is Genuine Toad, and don't forget, I'm happy to have you here. Also come check out my Twitch and Discord. Bye!